for it to show. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Fantasy Racing Live. Tonight we are at China in the commentary box with myself, TTG Toxic, is Matt,
Hello.
and we are at round 3 of the F2 Championship. I'm going to get the standings up right now, and Matt's going to do some talking.
Words. Well, yeah, usually China does provide good racing. Hopefully it does again today. Well, and with the amount of safety cars that have been coming out lately, there probably will be just absolute chaos.
Indeed. So I've got the standings here. So in first is Dylan, somehow, with 38 points. Second is Berra, who got his win round 1 in a dramatic race at Australia. He's on 30 points. In tied third is Car Mentalist and Hidipao. So tied fifth actually, is Tyne and Stinner, who drives for PMP. Seventh is Ballboy, 16 points. Eighth is Barton on 14 points. Ninth is ILR Bunty on 13 points. Pike Salmon in 10th on 12 points. Yorno in 11th on 11 points. Storm in 12th on 10 points. And then after that, you've got Pele, Zero, Scar, who are on 10, 9, and 6. And then tied it with 15th with Scar is Rocco, who hasn't had the best season so far. Hopefully, he can show his pace today. 17th is Mads on 5 points. 18th is Chicane on 2 points. And then all the way down is on 0 points. So they hopefully can get some points today. We've got 16 drivers racing tonight. I think all of them are our full-time drivers. Although 3 drivers tonight are actually serving qualifying bans. Those are Pike Salmon, Rocco, and Pace. And as the lobby is about to start up, I'll quickly read through the steward's report from Bahrain. So it was decided that Scar, he had a racing incident, lap 1. Turn 9, another incident with Scar and Barton. There was contact and Scar got spun. He slid through the corner apex of turn 10, and that was also a racing incident, I think, but it was a very unfortunate incident. So I think from what I can see here, yes, here we go. The incident with Rocco and Scar, which was turn 1 during the race. Rocco got a quali ban and 2 penalty points, which is why he's serving that here tonight. So yes. And we are in. I wonder what the weather is going to be like tonight. And of course, we've got them full track map, which Codemasters have finally implemented in, which is hopefully going to be good for commentating.
It looks dry. I think it'll be dry at least for quali.
Yeah, surely it
Let's
should be dry for
see.
quali.
I think it's going to be dry for the race as well, because you can see a lot of people on the hards and mediums.
Yeah. Qualifying predictions, Matt?
It's been so long since I've been commentating F2. Just going for wild and wacky. Dylan in last. Uh, let me see. Berkey in first.
Yeah.
Uh, it's all about who's going for the soft tire and who's going for the hards.
Yeah, it depends on the strategy. Of course, there's the main strategy around China, which is the medium to hard. And I think you can do soft to hard, although it's really risky in terms of tyre wear and overheating. The softs die pretty quickly.
If I were some people, I'd just go for the softs and then hope for a safety car early on.
Yeah. The 2
Then in
runouts.
second, I'd say In second, maybe Boy,
Yeah,
and in third, Dylan.
yeah, sounds good. I think for my top three, I'm gonna go with Dylan on pole, Bunty for second, and I think Pelly will show his face and round up the podium.
Oh, why is why is he in there?
No idea. Maybe he's helping out another driver. Who knows? But we'll go
All
on board with
conspiracy.
Zero for his lap, as he'll be the first one to cross the line. Do you want to go
Okay.
through the lap?
No, that's all yours.
Okay. Through the final corner, Zero goes. Kind of need to get a track map. Up to turn one, the flow-in right-hander that leads downhill. Keeps it close to the apex, running wide a bit, but then tightening up again.
Oh,
Ooh.
bit of a moment.
Turn 4, the kink out on full traction, using all of his energy deployment. Down into turn 6 we go, because obviously turn 5 is that other kink there. Powers out of the corner, seems like a decent lap so far. First sector was pretty good. The swoop-in corner of turn 7, he carries it through nicely. To turn 8 we go. Bit wide, but then brings it back and hits the apex nicely. Through turn 11, brakes late, clips the apex. It's been a decent, really decent lap so far, I have to say. And out through turn 30 in the corner, that is pretty hard to get right, but it seems like Zero's got that right and quickly got on the power. And then through the first DRS zone of, well, the second DRS zone of the lap actually, and the final one. Down into turn 14. And then coming through turn 15 now, which doesn't look like a corner at all, but apparently it is. And then turn 16 to finish off the lap, runs a bit wide, but that's still valid, and he crosses the line to do a 1 minute 33.9. Bunty crossing the line, beats that and does a 33.2.
Let's see what Dylan can do. Oh, bit of an oversteer moment, and he sets a
Crosses
33
the line.
flat. Nice.
Oh, who else we got? Oh, why is it
Apparently,
not
Scar's at the
showing?
purple first sector.
Pelly on the mediums already. Scar on a purple sector, let's have a look at that.
I'm not sure how accurate that is, as he's on the hards.
Yeah, and Pelly's just set a good lap on the mediums. Since he's like Pelly's going to start on the softs, then it's. Oh god.
Well, maybe, or he didn't,
My spectator menu broke for a bit there. Back on board. So most of the top 10 done their lap so far. Let's see
Oh,
what
Scar.
Pelly's doing.
Ooh,
Oh, sorry, yeah, Scar. That's all. Oh. Lucky he saved that and didn't bin it into a wall.
well, let's look at Brookie.
Brookie on the lap.
Yeah. One of the guys that always go for the softs, no matter what the strategy is.
He loves the red wall
Sometimes it works for
tyre.
him.
Yeah. With the all black helmet. Looking good in the Haas. On into turn 11. Through turn 12. Out to the major. He might pick up some slipstream here actually, because there's a lot of cars that are ahead of him. Maybe the faintest bit of slipstream. Though he keeps it in mode 5. It's not getting the full speed out of that Haas. Down into turn 14 though, the heavy braking zone, the biggest braking zone on the lap actually. Navigates that very well indeed.
Already runs out of VRS.
Yeah, I think he kept it in mode 5 for the whole lap, so did. Although he did a 131.5.
That should be already a pretty close lap to pole.
Yeah, indeed.
Especially seeing as very little people are on the softs.
Yeah. Mads is on his in lap. I think everybody's actually on their in lap right now. Oops. Still getting used to the spectator menu. Barton, he spun actually in sector
Oh,
1. That is a common basis spin. Lucky he recovered that. I don't think he got any.
zero's on lap.
Oh, 0. Return 14.
Sometimes I'm just so jealous that people that use traction, they can just floor it through corners.
Floor it out of the spa. Could not be me. The lucky life. I think no one's currently on a lap right now actually, but
Aiden is.
Aiden, take it back.
Oh, aka comment list.
Yes. Oh, his internet is playing up a bit. I think he's lagging a bit on track. Might have just been a little stutter. Recently he has been facing some internet issues, so hopefully that is fixed shortly.
Gets a bit of understeer there. It's always a tricky corner, that right hand there.
Yeah. I think he's getting a bit. He'll definitely get a bit of slipstream from Scar, who's on his out lap. Or Berra.
Oh.
Yeah, Scar actually. A bit deep though. Into turn 11. Compromises exit out onto turn 12.
Oh,
And
that's the
13.
curve. Oh.
Oh,
Never wants to touch that inside curve. Just
no.
wants
Completely
to spin you.
unsettles the car.
It's not a good sign though that Scar on his outlap is keeping ahead of him.
No. You think that he would have caught Scar, but still a clean lap.
Yeah,
Across final corner. Runs a tad bit wide, but we're going to see a lot of drivers doing that today. There's not any rules in place. And he goes 8 for 33.5, 2 seconds off pole. And 1.5 seconds off the fastest, fastest medium runner. No, sorry. A second. You know, English doesn't work. We're going on to another driver. Berra through turn 1. Runs a bit wider than the assist user. Swoops it in there and hits the apex nicely. Keeps it in second gear through there, but goes on power really early actually.
Wait, who are you on board with?
That is Bullboy, never mind.
I thought you said Bear like that.
Yeah, I thought I went on board with Berra, but that obviously didn't work. So again, it didn't happen. Through the second sector, Berra goes, approaching turns 7, 8 and 9, see how he navigates them. Staying away from the curbs.
That's just Bunty getting people through. Ooh,
Larkin in the comments. Cheering on Larkin. Barton. Anyways, Berra's lap is going well so far. Onto the long straight of China.
China is actually one of the tracks in the wet you can overtake at.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's dry today.
Yeah.
Though it seems like there's not really any slipstream at this track. Oh, clips the apex really nicely.
Decent.
7th place,
Decent.
33.2. That's a good lap from him. Dylan on a
Of
lap.
course, if people like Montana were watching that, they'd be like, that could have been a lot better. Oh, that could have been a lot better.
Yeah. Pelly out of the final corner. What is this lap going to be on the softs? A 1:31.2. Excellent lap actually. Dylan approaching the line. Let's see what he can do on his hards. Oh god, that was valid, but that was a cut at the final corner there. That's a 32.4.
Pretty much perfect.
Yeah.
Wait, who had the quality bands?
Let me just check. Pike Salmon.
That's
Yes. Let's get on board with a driver whilst we wait. Pike Salmon, Rocco.
Okay.
and Pace.
Oh,
Pace
Pace is
didn't.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine then.
And then Rocco retired, but then Pike Salmon didn't. But I don't think it matters too much. Who's on that? Pajero? He's on mode 2 though, so I'm not too sure. No, he's not on that. The ball boy on his in lap. It's that time of the session where drivers are coming in and setting up for their final run. Yeah, Bunty's just on a 32.8.
Oh, that's actually decent.
Yeah, Mercedes slowing down in the third sector. Of course, the Chinese Grand Prix is officially being cancelled for this year in real life as a result of the coronavirus. Which was caused originally by snake meat in Wuhan, which is quite disgusting. But we move. Sector 3. Ah, Pelly's ran out of fuel. Will we make it back in time, actually?
I'm surprised I didn't even mention Pelly for pole.
Yeah, I mean, I would have thought that more drivers would be on the medium strategy, which there are a fair amount. It's only Lil Brookie and Pelly that are actually doing the soft strategy, maybe Jero as well, maybe some other surprises, but so far it's a surprise to me for the strategy. Certainly tomorrow in F1 we'll see a lot more drivers doing the same strategy.
I'm not so sure in all honesty, because the safety car can really mess up a strategy. So I don't
Yeah,
know if
that
it's
is
worth
true.
going for the strategy.
Actually, to be fair, that is true. I've seen a lot of leagues where drivers have simply just gone on the fastest tyre, even though the strategy maybe is a medium hard, just because safety car is pretty much definite, especially in leagues with fuller grids. You're
Yeah.
gonna have a lot more safety cars. Barton's the first one out on the mediums and the early birds. Probably coming out to do 2 laps, as he has 3.7 laps of fuel in his car. Let me just move my camera out a bit. What do we think pole's going to be then? Do you think we've already seen pole?
I think the lap will be improved, but Pelly will still have pole.
Yeah, but I think the fastest medium runner possibly can do a 31, a low, like mid 31, maybe
A
beat
low
Brookie.
31.
Oh,
You've got some
sorry,
expectations.
mid 31 or high, mid to high 31, low
I'd say a
32.
high 31.
Mm,
I'd say we'll see a high 31 from Dylan only.
yeah,
If we're talking about the medium runners.
Brookie on his lap right now. Actually, on his way to end his lap, he won't get held up by any traffic unless he attempts to go again. Keeps it in mode 5 still.
Can just hear you getting triggered through the mic.
Oh, it's okay. And he gets the full
Oh,
throttle. Oh, how lucky.
Colin left full throttle in first gear was in a corner. Oh my
Oh.
god, that was a interesting way of taking that corner.
He does improve
And
though, and
also,
does a 31.3. A good lap from Little Brookie. I think I'll be satisfied with that.
no, I'm not that sure if you're that close to pole.
Could have maybe made a few mistakes. Dylan is definitely going to be one to watch out for. I think I'm going to go on board with his lap when he begins it. Barton does a 24.3, 3 temps up in his first sector. Teammate of Car Mentalist hoping to get some good points actually tonight. Scott, what's wrong?
I was so shocked. You said a 24.3 and like a good one, and I was like, did you say that lap? Ow.
Sector. Through
Yeah,
the
second.
final corner though goes Dylan. Beginning his lap, will he bottle or will he prevail?
Bottle.
Through the first corner he goes. Takes it well. Clips the apex. Beautiful. Down to first gear and short shifting up into third. Oh, full throttle. Gets the
Nice.
traction correct. And the first sector is going to be rapid. A 24.1. A tenth up on Barton. Through turn 6 we go. I had to look at the track map there. Up to turn 7, 8 and 9. Force, not Force India. Oh my god. The racing points is going
The Aston
very.
Martin.
The Aston Martin is having a great lap so far. Up until going towards the beginning of the third sector. What's his sector time going to be? He's 5 tenths up right now. 51.8 from Dylan. Clips the apex. Half car on, half car off. It's been a great lap so far from him. Traction, very good traction coming out of the final corner. Unless he does bottle this, this is going to be a mid to high 31 for sure. Opens the DRS zone at the exact moment that he needs to. Keeps it all the way to the left side of the track. Spots his braking point, hits it correctly.
Ooh.
Good rotation, a bit deep though, and clips the curb on the exit, which prevents him from getting on the traction. Through the final corner we go. Oh, and
Yeah,
he
that's
has
bad.
bottled it. What a shame. We definitely didn't predict that. There's a 32.2. We move on to Bunty. Bunty goes
Oh,
third, a
Bunties.
31.8.
Damn.
Dylan's been triumphed. Zero through the final corner. This is ramping up to be a good qualifying session. What is this lap going to be?
Ooh, not far off. Maybe.
Sorry, a 32.3. Is that Barton coming through? Yep, up to the final corner. Carmentalist stays in top. He must have invalidated his lap. Up to the line. It's P5. Very good lap. Who else is left? A Mercedes.
Oh, Scar.
Pelly up to the line. Is he going to improve? Does a 30.7. A great lap. Geronimo does a 33.4. A FRL, this is hard to keep up with. Berra does a 32 flat. P4 triumphs Dylan again. Dylan down into P5 now. Hiddy
P9,
Powell
P10,
crosses
I
the
don't know.
line and goes P5. And Geronimo, the final car to cross the line through the final corner. Oh, I think
With
Dylan's gone again. Is
softs.
Dylan gone again?
Nope. Oh, Geronimo gets third. Nice.
No,
Yeah.
Geronimo third on softs.
I can't wait for the race. Like, the safety car will spice it up so much.
Yeah. And that is qualifying over. Dylan is not going to be happy with that lap, considering about 30 minutes ago he did a 31.5.
Yeah, these are bottle. Typical Dutch.
Yeah, what can you expect? So I'll round you up through the top 14. Pelly on pole with a 30.7. Berkey in second with a 31.3. Geronimo in third with a 31.7. Bunty fourth with a 31.8. Then you've got Berra, Hiddy Powell, Dylan, Barton, Zero, Tyne, Ballboy, Carmentalist, and I didn't see the final person.
Neither did I. I actually can't wait. Maybe a bit of rain at the end of the race, hopefully. Unless
And
someone in the
oh
chat
yeah,
said it's
comment
dry.
this is the last
It's
one.
dry.
Yeah. I think it surely should be dry. A lot of drivers would have gone onto the softs if it was wet.
Yeah, but maybe it's going to rain after like 8 laps. That some people went for the
Possibly.
softs or the hards or the medium size. I didn't need to say. Did say.
And let me just scroll down for the people doing
Who
the points.
surprised you?
I think definitely Bunty. I know he has the pace and he has good pace, but that lap came out of nowhere. I didn't see he was on a lap, so apologies to him. But again, good lap. Definitely shown his pace and why it was a good reason to move him up to F2.
Very true. Hopefully he can continue his form.
Indeed.
And
Lion
maybe
has joined. What is happening right now? That has just made the whole lobby take a.
with Lions. Huh?
Lion just joined. I definitely hope he's not racing. Oh yeah, he's here to spectate. Okay.
Is that allowed?
I mean, there's no rules against it, so welcome to FRL. The formation. I mean, once it doesn't do anything wrong to the lobby, of course, if it does, we'll ask him to leave. But there's space, so
Yeah, true.
I think you're doing the lights.
No, I did the last for the formation up, and the formation up is to go. Okay, use new start.
Okay, let's get the tire detail. I think we'll get the telemetry up. That'll be interesting.
How many safety cars are we going to see?
Two, two.
And the VSCs?
I think not many. I think maybe one or two actually, because if someone crashes out on track, instant safety car. I think if someone spins, it's virtual and it's close to being a safety car. Yesterday, I unfortunately crashed into the cars section at Baku, hashtag bottle, and that triggered an instant safety car, which saved me. So it's all dependent really on how lucky you are, to be honest, and how life treats you today.
Talking about lucky or at least unlucky, Dylan and Barton both got disqualified from the formation lap. Stone cold
Disgraceful.
tires.
Ah, stone cold mediums. Ah.
Yeah, even worse. Even worse.
Pele's doing a decent formation lap, keeping it slow paced.
Yeah,
Bunty
not
using Zeals.
he's not like backing up the pack like insanely much.
No, he's just keeping it tight together.
Like the worst kind of people are people who just take the entire lap in second gear.
Yeah.
I don't know why Pedis got it in Eros Mode 5 though.
No, me neither.
It's going
So
to
there's
overheat your engine.
Yeah.
Nearly a lot of people have it.
Now people start putting it up, but
Yeah, of course, but
not during the lap. You want your engine to
yeah.
be cold.
Wait, Pedis turned it down. Wait, no, everyone's at one.
I think the game does
Um,
that, and then it'll turn it back
yeah.
up. As all the drivers, all 16 drivers, line up to the grid. Okay,
Oh,
what is
big old
this?
Dapper Roadie.
No more drivers joining, please, or we're gonna have to implement a rule because this is unnecessary.
I'll do the lights.
Yes.
Little Ricky has to get past Petty. Right? Is that the one? And he's wait, the
You
Petty's going
are.
race.
You're lagging a lot. You're lagging a lot. Through turn one, Pelly, the three soft runners keep it as it is. Oh, Zero driving into the back of Hiddipalf, kind of forcing the move onto him. Further down the grid, side by side go the McLaren and the Williams. The McLaren gets a horrible exit out of the corner. The top six staying how it was before. Scar dropping down. Oh, the Williams
Oh,
trying to
Geronimo.
make an overtake. Geronimo. Oh god, it's Geronimo up down into fifth. He's been overtaken by two cars. What has happened there? Oh,
Oh!
contact, and that's sent Geronimo into the gravel. That's unfortunate. I think we will just a yellow flag will suffice. Although he's been pushed to the back, no one with damage yet. I don't think so. It's been a decent first lap. Pelly
Oh,
is
don't
starting
jinx
to
it.
pull away. I need a safety car. Rocco getting past Car Mentalist, and Car Mentalist re-overtaking him actually, but getting a bad exit out of the corner. Medium traction, life. Oh my god! Car Mentalist completely off the track there. Was that a Car Mentalist? Yeah, it was.
Dylan's made it past Boy.
Yeah, we'll just go on board with someone else. Oh, dive bomb from Tyne onto Barton. Pushes his
Technically.
way through.
Oh, comments list around the outside of like Salmon.
And he's got the
Makes it.
job done.
Oh,
Runs wide again though. Pelly is pushing, and he is pushing fast and hard. He's already dropped, well, nearly on the edge of dropping Brookie from his DRS side. It's only a matter of time considering the pace. Geronimo in 15th with soft tyres. That is not a good first lap for the Dutchman. And yeah, Bonte's been dropped from the DRS zone, although he's still keeping it there. Any battles?
Right now, everyone's
Time?
just following each other.
Yeah, DRS train in preparation.
Yep.
Just keep on board, I guess, with time right now. Dylan runs a bit wide, gets a bad exit. Under threat from Ballboy. Ballboy would be the type of driver to stay behind, I think. Won't try anything
Savero's making
too
a few
much.
little mistakes. Barro's looking to capitalize on them.
Runs wide there, but gets the switch back. Oh, Oh, Scar has a terrible exit. Oh, the camera along this straight is awful. Berra right behind Zero, no move's been made there. Tyne on Ballboy, gets the move done before the hairpin and is completely ahead on the exit. That's a good move there from him.
Dylan broke incredibly late for the hairpin, nearly ran into the back of Berra.
Bottle job, what do you expect? Car Mentalist down in 12th still, probably going to be trying to follow Rocker, I think, considering their pace.
Oh, Berra! Ooh.
Berra, runs wide a bit. Dylan's, as I've heard another commentator say, licking his fingers, waiting for an overtake. Just sitting there patiently.
More like licking his bum back post.
The top four have driven away so far. If Dylan has any chance of winning this race, he's going to need to try and get past these two quickly and catch up before it is too late.
I don't think it's ever going to be too late as
Safety car.
Safety car, yeah. Just
Yeah.
safety cars all over the place.
Yeah. Anyone's sizing up for a move? I don't see anything right now. Have to keep an eye on Bunty.
I'd say Bunty's going to make it this or next lap.
Yeah.
Oh, the way he's closing up. Nah, it's all
Gets
about how
all
he takes this
close.
corner. No,
Yeah.
he's going too wide now. Going to be
Yeah,
hard.
let's get an exit, yeah. Or Dylan goes completely off the track. Track abuser. Typical Dutch people. Oh, too wide. Bunty and Brookie. Bunty round the outside. Is Hiddipal going to get involved? No, he stays behind. Bunty gets a move done. That's a good move there. Safety car. And who's pitting?
Surprise, surprise.
Oh, the top three. That was very close. That was nearly a double stack for the Renault boys.
Yeah, but there's wing damage for Brookie.
Is there? Oh, I didn't even see that. No, not a lot of people are pitting. I see that as a mistake, to be honest. I think you should capitalise on that.
Like the last couple of people, like Scar, for example.
Yeah.
He should have hit it.
Yeah, he kept on going. I don't understand why.
It's such a massive benefit to being fresh tires. Doesn't matter how much it is. Even 3 laps worth of fresh tires, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Especially if you
caught
lost.
up the safety car already because the safety car came out. Sorry, continue.
Apparently, Montana said Geronimo retiring on track, causing a safety car because of it. I don't know if he did it on purpose. Were you on board with him?
No, I was on board with Bunty going for the overtake. And as soon as Bunty got past, he does a safety car. So it could have been Geronimo retiring on a mistake. Good eye, Montana, for catching that.
Well, if it's true,
If it is true,
it should be looked at. But
yeah, definitely be asking for his footage after the race. That silver, beautiful Mercedes carrying the, well, not 15 drivers yet, carrying about 10 drivers so far on its back. It's beautiful. Do not argue with me. But... So this race has been switched up a lot. Let's see who's pitted. So we've got Tyne, Pelly, Bunty, Brookie, who've pitted for hards. Pike Salmon decided to go on the mediums, and Mad decided to go on the hards in the last. Those hards will not be able to go to the end, I don't think. So it might have been a wiser decision to maybe put on the mediums.
Interesting to note. Tyne has
Time.
fitted at the same time as Pelly, but ended up in front of him somehow.
What?
Like,
Oh, he got jumped.
yeah, but was
Pelly,
Tyne anywhere
but
near
Pelly's
him?
car is the first one in the pit lane though, so he could have got. Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
I
I'm
don't
not too
remember.
sure how that happened. To be fair.
It's some mad undercut then. Oh, and Pike Salmon is in the pits. Maybe for a drive-through?
You can't save a
You can't
driver
take a
under the safety
drive-through under
car.
the pit. Yeah, going to pit.
It looked like it on the mini map. Usually
Oh,
not a place
comment
to
list.
crash. Okay, cool. Oh, what?
He's retired on track.
Has he just crashed and retired on track?
Yeah, and he's pitting. Pike Salmon.
What's just happened there? It says that car mentalist retired on. He retired on track and just left.
I can't see him with
Yeah,
any
bag of
kinds
bones.
of.
That could be true. Well, I don't understand what just happened there with car mentalist. Well, yeah, good eye for that Montana. It looks like on the minimap that he did drive into one purpose, so that'll definitely have to be investigated because we do not tolerate that at FRL. Anyways, Pike Salmon catching back up to the pack. He should catch up by the end of this lap. Safety car should be going the end of this lap. Gonna try and find out why. Comment list. Oh, you are right up the safety car. Okay, you really like that silver arrow, don't you, Hilly Pal? So top 10, Hilly Pal, Zero, Berra, Dylan, all on same level of mediums. Ball Boy, the first hard runner, although he's 4 lap older
Yeah, in this
than the
lap.
other one. Yep, in this lap, that's good to see. And then Barton on the mediums, and after that, every driver is on the hards. There's a bit of a difference, obviously, with the drivers who have pitted, but we'll see how this goes. It's a pretty big gap to P2.
I'm interested to
Says it back up.
see whether this strategy will work for the people who've gone on hards. I'm interested to see what kind of strategy they will implement because they can't go to
Yeah,
the end.
that's what I was thinking. It might have been a smarter idea to go on the mediums for
Oh, Pike
sure.
Salmon is really in between the houses.
And City Power's going a bit fast.
Yeah, it's not too fast in my opinion. He's probably just going to go at the final corner.
Yeah.
He's taking really slow, put his ERS mode up a bit. Yeah, it's going now.
Through the final corner we go. Zero already having a pretty big gap. Running wide is Berra. A lot of drivers actually running wide slightly. Oh, Dylan. Is he alright? Oh, around the outside of Berra. Oh, catches a tune a bit from Zero. He's going to back out. Oh, cut
down the
back.
inside
Switch
maybe?
back. Oh,
No, that's no room.
no.
No.
There was room, and then the jaw shot on him, unluckily.
Yeah, there wasn't ever enough room to really get alongside.
No. Let's see if
Glad they just didn't end up spinning.
yeah, because safety car would have just been and it wouldn't come out again straight away.
Yeah. Oh, time with Scar.
Time with Scar. Time around the outside of Scar.
Outside?
Time making the move. That is a very good move there from him. Scar keeping his Ferrari in there, but Time to back out.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah, good move from Time, making up positions on the fresher hards. Jeez, anybody think I'm foreign with the fact that I can't even speak my own language? Dylan through the kind of for the straight. Oh, Berra's car just twitching a bit, and Dylan running wide again.
There's so much understeer in this car. It's actually unreal.
It is indeed. Pelly catching Scar. No moves I think will be made. Oh, Barton in the back of no. Thinks better of it. Pelly on the back of. Oh, what?
Rocco? Huh?
Rocco getting over. Oh. Did he try and go around the outside there?
Berkey, something happened with Berkey, I'm not sure what it was.
And top 4 already gone. Berra on the back of Zero. Switch back.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's opened up. Yeah, goes for it.
Lifting the door open.
And then shutting it again. Tricky corner to go side by side, admittedly.
Yeah, but it's possible. If they just probably
Rocco on the back of Barton. He's gonna
he's
go
going to
for
make
it.
the move.
Half-hearted move though, and Barton's easy
Yeah, that wasn't
space.
great. That wasn't great.
So you go for it, or you don't go for it.
Oh, Mads.
Mads is off. Commenter is saying that his connection wasn't fixed even though the engineer came out today. He got damaged again because of it, so not a good idea for him to race. Understandable. Depends
Okay,
if the F2 stewards
I can
decide
understand that.
to investigate it.
Pelly on the scar. Oh,
Pelly on skull. Damage for Pelly. Front
yeah,
right
I
end plate.
think he's got damage.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's just so unfortunate.
that is very unlucky for him. Going to be
But you
susceptible.
shouldn't like brake right behind someone like that.
No, you have to leave space.
Yeah, but you should just maybe even fake to the inside as if you're going to make moves, so you don't end up smashing into the back of them.
Yeah.
Turn around the
Round the
outside of Rocco.
outside. Oh,
Rocco
looks up
doesn't want to move.
slightly.
Yeah,
Rocco pushes him off.
yeah, that was just rude from Rocco.
Well, if Tyne decides to report it, then a serious investigation will. Ah, and he's been half spun by Scar on the final corner. Bunty's been collected as a result of Scar's lack of space, and that is a 3 wide incident there. That is
It's always
unfortunate.
worth continuing because you never know with these safety cars.
I think Bunty slowed down and let him through though, so that is good for sportsmanship from him.
Oh my god, Barra.
Berra on the back of Zero now. Dylan on the back of Berra.
I've gotta say, like, turn 3 is such a difficult traction zone.
Yeah, indeed.
Dylan,
And the
trying
outside?
to look around the outside. Ooh, he closes the door.
Sheesh.
He wasn't within his right to do that. It was
Yeah,
cheeky.
yeah, it was cheeky, but he's allowed to do that, of course.
As he was technically ahead of him.
Yeah,
It was a dick move.
yeah. Surprise!
Yeah, well, they're both Dutch. No racism, because I'm Dutch.
I'm not.
If
If you couldn't already tell. Berra, oh, making
Ooh.
another mistake. He made the same mistake, I think, the last lap or the lap before, and Dylan is right on the back of him. If he doesn't get this move, I'll be surprised.
Barrett doesn't defend it, he's in Erasmus too.
Yeah, good move there from Dylan.
Oh,
into
around the outside?
P3.
Interesting. Maybe a
Oh,
switch back.
Barton making up positions on Ballboy. He'll get the superior traction, I think, no. Ballboy out tractions him on
the
hards.
mediums and he's on the hards. Side by side into this corner.
Oh my lord, what a save. Well done there, Barton.
How did they not end up having contact? Is this the move for Barton? Let's see, Bowboy trying to hold.
Number 69 car on the inside. Is he going to get the move done?
Around the outside
Yes.
for Bowboy? No, not
No.
quite. He knows when to back off though, that's
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's what I've always noted from Ballboy. He's a good racecraft.
Yeah, just that he doesn't always have control over his car.
No.
That's around the outside of Pike Salmon. Oh, Pike Salmon goes incredibly deep.
Dylan, I'm gonna keep an eye on that delta. Pike Salmon and Mad, I think Pike Salmon's through. No, Pike Salmon gets a pretty bad exit.
That was aggressive defending from Pike Salmon, by the way, against Mads in turn 1.
I think Mad will be shorter. Oh, round the outside. Pike Salmon does not know when to give up the position.
Oh my god.
Tyre bumping. This is not a clean fight, not what we like to see. Dylan on the back of Bunty, Zero, going to go on board with a much cleaner battle. Down the alongside,
Easy.
past,
Easy move.
ahead. Zero thinking about launching it back, but says no, I'll stay behind. Maybe save some ERS, because they are both pretty low on ERS, and actually catch Chili Pal, who's only on 11% ERS currently.
Yeah, man, he's been pushing like crazy with his ERS.
Yeah, trying to probably...
Granted, you can do that more, seeing as
he's crashed
he
into
bottled
the
into the pits.
Yep. Berra has bottled it into the pits.
Oh, Pike Salmon against Mads again.
I do not want to see
Pike
that.
Salmon is still going for that. Yeah, Mads being very smart, trying to switch back and doing it.
Oh,
well,
my
not
god.
quite.
Jeez.
Yeah, Pike Salmon is just really, really fighting as
Yeah,
aggressively as he.
did this with me in Australia as well. Around the outside, Mads goes trying to seal off the move, and he just dives it again up the inside. He's obviously in the right to do it. It's just,
He's in the right to break as late as possible, but still, he needs to leave space.
yeah, like sportsmanship is an important thing to see, and it's not showing in that.
Like, if there were a massive rivalry between the two, like, I'd understand it. Like,
Yeah, but
I'd happily push Montana off track, but
you hear that, Montana?
nah.
He's not
Well,
joking.
no, no.
Down the straight, top four separated by I can't calculate that. Top three separated by 2 seconds.
Top 14 separated by
Uh, let's just go interval. Top four separated
36
by
seconds.
5.5
Oh,
seconds.
hit it out into the pits.
Hitty pound to pits, yeah. There's no broadcast cam into the pits. You love to see it. Dylan inherits the lead and is probably going to try the overcut here. No safety car, surprisingly. I don't think we will see one for a while, actually.
It depends on how hard Pike Salmon and Mads fight.
Yeah, they're still going at it. Mads, oh, cool. I've got a 5-second penalty for doing that before. That's
Oh, that was a very fun margins. I don't know whether
Yeah.
he quite didn't or did cut it. I'll actually check in terms of warning.
Montana said, okay, I noted that down. And Cohen saying, Matthias with the inside jokes. Yes, he thinks he's a joker. He's not though, is he, Cohen?
Shut up. And it's not Cohen, it's Kuhn.
Yeah, but can't say that.
Well, of course I can. It's Kuhn. Kuhn.
Pike Salmon loses the place again by overly defending aggressively, and Berra has inherited 13th place from that. Hopefully Pike Salmon doesn't try and battle with Berra, because that won't end well, especially as there's a pretty big tyre gap difference. Rocco is now in P5, considering he's come all the way from 15th place. He's doing well.
Well, to be fair, the rest haven't pitted it. Like, the only one behind him that hasn't pitted is Scar.
Yeah, that's not a net P5, but is he going to go down the
inside for Rocco?
No.
That was good to at least not be reckless. Like,
Yeah.
it's cautious, but it's not reckless.
Yeah.
It's probably best. Dylan pits.
We will
Barton
know
pits
who
as
would have
well.
dived that. Montana. Dylan into the pits.
Oh, Rocco and Boy. The winning
and
boys.
Well, Kuhn goes, he is quite funny in my opinion, good sense of humour. You're lying. Absolute lies and fairy tales. Anyways, top three still staying out. Are they hoping for a safety car? Are they well, actually the second and third do have to stay out just because of, obviously they're on the harder compound, but Zero is definitely going for an overcut right now. He's not pushing actually. Mode 0 through sector 2. Oh, side by side, Dylan and... No, Pike Salmon and Mads again. Oh, Pike Salmon. Pike Salmon. Oh, jeez, this battle is not going to end.
Wait,
Never.
by the way, Dylan's gone for the mediums. He is properly counting on the safety car.
What? He started on...
He's properly counting on the safety car to happen.
Unless that was a mistake, he is gambling his championship on it.
Oh, shut up.
Dramatic effect.
That's like trying to make the championship fight in F1 exciting. Just no.
Oh,
It's always
Dylan
going to be
potentially
Montana.
sizing up a double overtake here, stays behind Bunty, then goes to the right! What a double overtake. Oh, double overtake. Oh, Hiddy Powell gets Dylan back though. Wow, okay.
Zero into the pits. Oh yeah, this should be easy pickings for Dylan here.
Oh, Dylan, dummies.
Into the inside.
Oh, he's learning from Montana. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Find out next week.
It's a bad thing. The only thing you should learn from him is his pace.
And Dylan's got the double overtake done. Net P1, I want to see. Yeah, definitely net P1 right now because
By the way, just a disclaimer, don't take anything I say seriously.
we are joking. We are. It's called banter.
Except for the fact that Montana is a shit driver. But that's...
Agreed. Scar 6 cents behind Pelly.
Oh, and Matt is fighting again with Pike Salmon.
Entertainment. Get your popcorn ready, guys.
Drama, boys! Drama! Drama alert! Keemstar, get on it!
Mad's a smart driver. Oh, rotation. Using first gear for the added rotation. Definitely haven't heard that 1,000 times from TRL Limitless. Round the outside though. Oh, Pike Salmon leaves in space. And Mads is through.
And Matt bumping in now. Oh, no.
He's not through anymore. Oh, he is actually. Round the outside.
Oh, no. Pike Salmon really turned into him there.
Yeah.
Are there any other battles? No, unfortunately not.
Is this the Roast Montana podcast? Oh, we should actually do one of those. Oh. Welcome to the FRL Montana Roast podcast. I can see it now.
Imagine being from Switzerland. Oh, my.
Dylan's at the fastest lap. He is hungry to get Brookie. Madge. Oh, Lion has left F1 session. Doesn't like our jokes. Damn. Pike Salmon sizing up a move now on Mads. Through the final corner they both go. Their lap times are going to be horrendous considering the amount of battling they've been doing. A 40.4 from Pike Salmon, jeez. Even a 3 could go faster than that. That was a joke.
Oh, Cooney in the chat saying, what is wrong with Switzerland? I love Switzerland with my heart.
Aww.
Can we ban Cohen?
Moderator in chat. Moderator in chat.
Anyone that likes Switzerland or is from Switzerland, just get out.
Oh, shots fired. Anyways, Dylan completing the second
liking
sector.
the country Brewing comes from. Go ahead.
Dylan, right on the back of Little Brookie. He's definitely going to get him down, going down this straight, or completely pushing him through the corner. It seems like.
Licking his bum bum. Professional commentary, yes.
We are trained professionals.
Barton around the outside.
Barton around the outside.
Zero getting in his slipstream.
No, Barton breaks it really late anyways to cover it off. Dylan is now, still net P1, but he's cutting through the field.
Nope.
And Zero, let's get that going.
I've got to say,
could he come back?
in a great position.
He definitely is. I'm still in shock about Dylan's strategy call here. I will click Max saying I love Switzerland with my heart. You know who actually will. This is Barton. Oh, Zero tried to go up the inside, but Barton rightfully shut the door. Scar still on the back. Well, not on the back, but keeping with Pelly. So I think saving his ERS and. Oh, they're having a little love chat in the chat. We'll leave them to it. The closest drivers on track right now: Barton, Zero. Wait, what? And yes, and Bunty. Bunty, he was in front of Hiddipal. Now he's 5 seconds behind. Am I? No, he's still.
You're right
I'm
there.
not sure. Bunty's slowed down and let his teammate and Barton through.
Tactics. Or maybe he's got damage. Yeah, he's got damage.
That's a shame. He was having a promising race. Oh, Scar closing up right on the back of Pelly.
Hiddipal!
On the Haas. Tries to get a switch back, but no. Hiddipal does the move correctly and... Sorry. Little Brookie on 11 lap hards is behind, but can he come back potentially?
Nope. Very simple.
Nope. Yeah, no. Slipstream doesn't exist on this track. Thank you, Codemasters. Keep on switching to Scar and Pelly, thinking that a move will happen, but...
No, he's just too far away from that.
Yeah. Oh, Bookie has damage. I didn't notice that. Left front end plate damage.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's why he's been losing a bit of time and losing
Yeah.
positions as well. Yeah.
So the Razor looks perfect for Dylan if there is a safety car. If there's not a safety car, he'll have to pit again. And considering he's not even in the lead by much, he's in 6th, it's going to be pretty hard, to be honest, for him to win this race if there's not a safety car. At least we will survive the oceans rising. Oh, banter going on in the chat. Montana thinks he's funny. No one laughed, so there's your answer there. Tyne, Scar. Tyne ahead, Scar behind.
God's
End
sake.
of.
Commentary on point. Yeah, nice move from Tyne.
Indeed. This race has slowed down a bit. Dylan, he's trying his hardest with his little joysticks to catch up.
Don't say with his little joystick ever. Ever.
Oh god. Ooh.
Okay, well, there isn't that much action on track going on right now. At least yet. What's your opinion on the new Formula E car?
Ooh, I like it. I wasn't really a fan of Formula E before, but I feel like I will try and give it a watch. Although there's no real wing on that thing, so it's a bit. Oh, what do you think on it?
I love the look of it, but
The
it's
shark
just those
fin.
cars aren't fast.
Yeah, and it seems like they're not stable at all either. I think I would have thought they'd try and give it a front wing maybe, but no, didn't deserve
The
it. Sorry, a rear
interesting
wing.
thing is, they're using all weather tires, or maybe even just road tires.
Yeah, they're not using actual
Flicks.
no. Well, do you agree with the oh sorry, we got a battle actually happening. Dylan about to pass Scar and up ahead Tyne and Pelly down the inside, Dylan down the inside, Pelly ahead,
Tyne went
Dylan ahead,
neutral.
Tyne on the exit gets a switch pack on Pelly. Pelly without the front right, but it's going to be hard for him to do this corner, and Pelly brakes late and gets ahead. Drives off the track though, and we're going to see possibly Tyne coming back.
By
No.
the way, I said Perry was in a great position. I completely forgot about his wing damage.
Yeah. That wing damage is going to hurt
Gonna
him.
hurt him big time. But right now, if a safety car comes out, Rocco is in a prime position.
Yeah. Bolt on
If I was
the
him, I'd just
mediums.
try to stretch the stint as long as possible until you start to lose pace.
Let's have a look. I actually can't see that much degradation on his tyres, to be fair. They're probably roughly about the 40 to 50% mark, I'm going to take a guess and say. I don't think they're actually too worn.
Oh, and now Kuhn's getting roasted in the chat.
You're dying for it. Montana's trying to find out everything about him. If anybody's watched you here, Montana is Joe. Have you watched you?
Joe Mama.
Oh god.
Just bad pun night.
Yeah, please stop.
Tyne around the outside. Pelly still sticking it down the inside.
Pelly really late to turn in, and Dylan capitalises on. No. Yeah, Dylan capitalises on both of them.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
You just expecting Dylan to follow, I got it.
Yeah, wasn't expecting that. Little Brookie and Barton. No, he's not going to get on this straight. No point watching. Okay, so we've actually got a decent battle forming between the top second to fourth right now, but the guy in third, Mr. Dylan 010203, is catching the guy in second, FRL underscore ballboy 57. Don't forget that 57 is very
Imagine
important.
saying everyone's name like that.
Rocco Reggie 4 real is in first.
Oh wait, is this Rain? That's Rain. That's Rain.
None of these guys
No.
told. What is? Wow.
Rocco to win the race! What?
This is interesting.
What the fuck? Excuse my language, but what the fuck?
Behave yourself. Wow, this is saucy. I was definitely one. The strategies are really weird, but and no one told us in chat. You all snakes. No one actually told us that it was going to rain. So here we have a sticky situation. I wonder how long, if the rain's going to be heavy. I wonder what's going to happen, because this is an even bigger gamble for Dylan, because he's expected the rain to make it to come down so heavily that they're going to have to pit.
They will have to pit. It's come down on lap 19. It'll worsen enough.
Yeah,
to
but
go for
there's
it.
been races where the rain's come down and hasn't come down heavy enough.
Yeah, there have. But usually,
Oh,
he'll be safe.
Mercedes on the back of the Alfa Romeo.
Dylan's make the move on Boboy. And now it's all about pushing as hard as Dylan can whilst not spinning off track.
Yep, it's going to be hard for him to keep it on track. Ballboy is probably going to try and stick with Dylan for as long as he can. I think the same with Pelly in time. The battle is just going to lose them time. The field was pretty close together at one point, but now it's separated more. 3-second penalty for Maz. I think that's the first penalty we've actually seen this race. Do you want to check the warnings?
It's actually not, but okay.
Okay, well, check the warnings.
Rocco has got 0 warnings. Dylan's got 1 warning, but that's for collision. Ballboy's got no warnings. Tyne's got 1 warning, but I think that's for collision. Pelly's got 1 5-second time penalty. I think that's for speeding.
Yeah.
And he's got 2 normal warnings.
Okay.
Gar's got no warnings. Hippo, no warnings. Barton, 1 warning, but I think that's from contact. Little Brookie's got a 5-second time penalty. I think that's stop go. Zero's got 2 warnings, but I think it might be collision warnings.
Hiddy Powell v Scar, lap 20, the second DRS zone of the lap. Hiddy Powell has taken the position. Continue.
Why did you turn so epic? First time you're commentating well, huh?
Funny. Yeah, the rain's actually got a bit heavier actually.
And now Koen's DM me saying nice roasting comments. Well, it's what I do.
Not very well.
Yeah. Let's see what Dylan's pace is like.
Is he catching?
Oh, he's caught by 4/10 in the first sector.
He's going to have to be careful. He's no traction. I think so
Yeah.
is Tyne and possibly Hiddy Powell. And Barton is no traction. And Berra. Yeah, so.
And Mads.
Yeah, well. And Mads.
At least I think.
Yeah, Mads is. Mads is no assists.
Fair play to him with the pad.
He switched to wheel. He's got a G29 now.
Oh. Oh, GT. Oh,
yeah, I told him not to do it.
What an idiot.
For all those listening, do not buy a Logitech G29. Please, do not waste the money on it. Do not be like Mads.
Just buy a Frostmaster or a Fanatec.
Yeah. Thinking of getting a T300.
No offense. Okay, I'm just going to compare lap times from Rocco and Dylan at the end of this lap. Oh, Rocco's gone really deep.
Barton on the back of Scar. Scar is losing positions at a fast rate here. And he's going to get overtaken by Zero Barton, sure. Yeah.
Okay, let's see Rocco. What lap time is he setting? Oh, he's setting a 40.4.
Oh, locks up slightly.
Dylan's 38.8.
Sideways out of the corner. Scar's back through on Barton. And he pits.
And he's pitting. If he's going for anything except for inters,
I'm gonna cry.
Dumb, but he shouldn't pit already for inters. Like, wait, multiple people are pitting.
Did they get the message? And it's
is this the strategy change message?
It could be. I think they got the message after the other guys have. Yeah, because everyone else after Scar is pitted.
Inters. Salmon is on the.
Brookie's changing his wing.
On the inters. But. Interesting. Mad stays out.
His wing. Yeah. Maybe Mads doesn't think it's wet enough yet. It doesn't really look wet enough, to be honest. I don't think it is. Oh no,
Not
that time's
sure.
dropping.
Times are dropping, yeah, but
Okay.
not that much. Like
Not like he
Dylan's
expected
only
to.
3.6 seconds slower. That's not that much.
Oh, goes deep though into turn 30,
Yeah.
12.
Okay. The people that are using high brake pressures are pretty much screwed
Yeah. What?
because you can't brake.
Not even with even with ABS.
With ABS, it's so bad.
What is it? So what do you? Okay, don't give away your secrets because you can only tell me. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, sure.
Tying on ball boy.
Yeah, but if it's like some people are using like 95% brake pressure in the dry
Yeah.
races, you're fucked if you use that in the wet.
Oh, okay. Maybe like 88 or something.
I'll say later on.
Okay. Top tips from Matthias that you guys can't get. So yeah, they're staying out still. Rocco, his tyres are going to be roasted. Roasted Pirelli for dinner.
I've gotta say, Dylan isn't catching that much anymore.
No, I think
It
his
looks like the
tyres
difference
starting to go
between the
off.
two tires are nearly eliminated due to the wetness of the track.
Yeah.
Interesting, so many people haven't gone for Inters.
It's interesting. I see guys like, well, I mean, everybody in the top four, it has to pit. The tyres will be too worn, and Dylan physically cannot stay out. Neither can
Time
Barton.
might have a chance,
Yeah,
but the rest
Hitty
is
Power actually then.
absolutely
Definitely.
necessary for them to bit.
Hitty Power and Zero could stay out if needs be.
Yeah, Barton can't, I think. Yeah, mediums, that's not possible for him. Zero can, Pelly's
Oh,
on the
Dylan's caught him.
Inters. He won't be able to make the move yet, though.
Short shifting out his way out. Oh,
Go to fifth. Come on, go to
yeah,
fifth.
that was a long way. Bit scary.
He doesn't have the Eurosport yet. Has it been
Hitty Power on the back of Ball
disabled?
Boy.
It hasn't, right?
No, it hasn't. Hitty Power on the back of Ball Boy. What's he going to do? He's going to get P4. I think he will. He's
Yeah,
got a
he's
massive
getting it
overspeed. Ball
easily.
Boy's sitting in mode 2 still.
Oh, Dylan's gone really deep.
Okay.
Lost a
Hitty
lot of
Power on
time.
Ball Boy. Yeah, he did go really deep.
Yeah, they're
See
pitting.
that?
They're pitting.
Oh, who's going to be first out of these two? It's important to be first going into the
Sector
pit
2,
lane.
Sector 2, what's Sector 2?
Have a look. Oh, Hitty Power stays out. And so does Tyne. I think they can take those tyres to the end then.
Yeah, but this rain is bad though.
Yeah, like Hitty Power
Two
and Tyne
Ferraris are
sliding.
battling. Must be weird to be on the Inter tires and using the RS.
Oh, Berra, that is really deep. Oh god. Yeah, imagine you use full traction.
Who? What?
Full traction, first gear, mode 4.
Just full follow it. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, Dylan's lost a lot of time to Rocco, and if he's not too
Okay,
confident, he can lose even
just look at the gap between Rocco and Hidepao. If it's coming down, it's
more. Yeah, it's coming
yeah.
down like
Oh
a
my
tenth of
god,
seconds.
it's
Scar v Berra, Berra ahead.
yeah.
Both
It's
part
been
of
the right
NSX.
choice. It's 100% been the right choice to go into the Inters. Yeah,
Yeah.
DRS disabled.
There we go.
Boom,
Finally.
there you go. Yeah, okay, Hidepao and Tyne fucked up.
Oh.
I don't think Dylan's got it, by the way. I think Rocco might just have it.
Yeah, I don't think Dylan's going to try and push too hard because he doesn't want to bottle like you did when you did the 24-hour race around here. Probably wants to learn from your mistakes.
Oh my god, Dylan's sliding.
Dylan sliding? Oh, that's not going to end well, not on a pad. Mode 0 for the hairpin. He's going to go about 50% traction. Didn't short shift as I thought. Okay, so yeah, Tyne and Ebal are pitting. They left it way too late to pit.
Yep.
It's going to lose them so much time.
They'll probably be ahead
Mads
Oh, actually
is
around
doing all the
Bobo. No, they'll be
hards.
behind. Oh boy. Wait, let me see what China is. No, China will be ahead of Boboy.
But
Either
then,
Pau will be behind.
yeah, it's gonna be close.
Maybe even behind Barton. Yeah, behind Barton as well.
Pelly,
No, Pelly's got it. Wait. Yeah, I think Rocco's got this one in the bag. Where did he start?
15th.
Jesus. Well, who's going to be driver of the day?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
Bunty, Mads. Oh no, Mads is pitting really late. So the freshest inters are for Tyne out of the top 5. Let's see. The gap between Rocco and Dylan is stabilised, so we might not see
Yeah,
any different.
gotta say, China is already one of the most difficult tracks in terms of traction.
Yeah.
Now in the wet, it's going to be even worse. Yeah, and just looking at Dylan through the right hand there, he's just having oversteer after oversteer moment. Oh, the Ferrari of Barra.
Ooh.
Oh, and he spun.
Oh, could this trigger a safety car, virtual safety car? No, I don't think he'll stop for
No,
so
it's
long.
too late on. Oh yeah,
Oh,
his
he's gonna
tires are
burn.
fricked. His tires are fricked.
He's full throttle and then so just reset into track.
Yeah, but
Oh,
his
Dylan's
tires are
caught
so hot.
Rocco's. Yeah, he's catching. Oh, I
The
love
front.
watching Beryl when he drives in the rain. Let's see if he's got any action going on. Oh, very timid on the throttle there, actually. Very timid. Beryl.
Yeah, but he's got overheated tires. I'm not
Oh
surprised.
yeah, duh. That's a shame. He's always fun to watch in the wet because he's good at saving the car.
I'd rather just stay on board with Dylan for a sec. Like, can he actually close up? Surely not.
Yes, sir. Let's see what happens. The gap was 2.4 at the beginning of this lap. It's 2.3 now. So if he's catching at this rate, it's definitely
Oh, no, no,
not.
no, no. Not with the moments like that.
It's so hard for him though. He hasn't practiced
Okay, yeah,
anywhere.
he
I
should
can say
just give
that.
up and take the points.
Yeah, he hasn't practiced anywhere, and Frocco's on medium traction, so it's going to be a lot easier for him to power out of the corners.
Yeah. Okay, Barris said my steering wheel is glitched. 600 degrees or something.
Oh,
Well, if your steering wheel is that hot.
don't listen to this. The jokes, the
So
quotation
funny.
mark jokes.
Oh my god. Just shoot me.
Okay, I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
Rocco through the final corner. Look at that full traction, and he can use his ERS up into mode 4. Yeah, he's driven excellently this race, though. Fair play to him. Still
Yeah,
2 more laps
incredible.
left. Barton, Ball Boy, 2 names. Is there going to be any action? I don't think so.
I gotta say, it was a very good strategy from Dylan though to go for the mediums.
Yeah, definitely.
Like with the rain on the horizon, incredibly smart to do.
Yeah. Something that we don't usually say about him, but
Oh,
unfortunately we have to say it today.
usually just say he's an idiot, but
Yeah.
this time he's actually done well.
Once he doesn't bottle it, he'll be good.
And now it's up to Bobo to hang on for the last couple of laps.
Yeah.
Get Williams some points. along with his race winning teammate. Well,
Yeah.
probably, of course. Let's hope I don't jinx him. How can he just keep it full through that corner?
Mad.
Oh, I CVA with traction.
Gonna have to. Well, yeah. After the when the final lap finishes, we'll invite people for the interviews, obviously.
Yeah, you're doing one, right?
Yeah, I guess so. If you're not gonna do any.
No, you're the main commentator, so you
Sure,
have to.
sure. Oh. Assertive.
Oh, is Barton getting a good enough exit there? It wasn't bad.
No, yeah, I don't think he'll be good enough though.
Actually, well, maybe
Paul's
not.
going
They should.
defensive, but he's going to move back to the racing line, or he's like half and half. Do you have that bread in where you live?
More bread.
Half and half. It's like 50% wholemeal, 50% white bread. It's
I've
shit.
seen it before.
Yeah, shit. Just some casual chat about bread. Oh, Barton will be going defensive again, then going
Yeah, we gotta make that bread,
semi-defensive.
obviously, as we don't get paid by FRL.
Hey, yeah.
Discuss then.
Don't do that again. Barton.
Discuss.
Oh my god. I'll kick you. Barton on the back of Ball Boy. No. Struggle to get the
No.
exit. Of course, after car mentalist's DNF, it's only one driver scoring points for McLaren. Williams will be the highest points earner this race. That's something that you
That's...
never usually hear.
Imagine Croft saying that after Australia this year.
Claire Williams is... Okay, I can't say that on stream. Claire Claire Williams is having the time of her
Beautiful,
life.
closing up. I'd say Hirpa's got a decent chance of passing Barton.
Yeah, he could get a top 4 here.
Top 4? Maybe top 5.
No, he can get past Barton and then get past... Oh, lap...
You're right there! He didn't get the exit he needed out in the final corner, I'd say. Okay, well, let's go on board with Rocco. Around the final corner, up to the finish line, and he's going to be a race winner again in FRL. Congratulations to
First
him.
win in a while. Well done to Rocco Dillon. Second place, and then tying round out the podium in third. Penalties won't affect any of the top 3. I can say that for certain. Ball Boy, Barton, Hiddy Powell all close together. Penalties going to change anything? Pelly's serving his penalty.
No, he
No, he
just
gets a
got one.
free. We got to get a 3-second time penalty, and it stays the same. 4th, 5th, and 6th for Hiddy Powell. 0 across the line keeps 8th, and then Scar 9th. I just said that. 10th is Little Brookie, and 11th is Isla Bunty. I don't think there's any penalties here that will decide anything.
But Barra and Mats are still fighting for honor.
Oh, good sight. Good sight. Mike Salmon's a bit behind. Is Berra going to launch it? He goes for the inside. He's gonna brake earlier than Mads. Oh, a
Come
little
on,
tap.
bring us an NSX Civil War.
Go on. What's gonna happen here? Side by side through the final corner between the two NSX
Mads.
boys. Oh, contact. Oh, okay. And Mads lets Berra through. Montana was.
You'd love to see it. You'd
wetting
love to
his
see it.
pants,
NSX drivers. Class of the field. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna stop hating on NSX.
Montana left anyway, so you can't hear it. Okay,
Oh,
let's get
fuck
inviting, mister. Chop chop.
For me?
Yeah, you need to invite
No,
people
you.
for the party.
No,
No,
you.
because I need to do the podium. Come on, please.
Okay, at least say who I need to invite.
What is this idiot doing? Oh, I'll do it because I'm not going on board with that. Just okay, hold on. So you need to just Rocco, Dylan. I'm going to invite Dylan. Scar. I can't. Hold on. Why is no one appearing online? Hold on, I'm just inviting everybody that I have on my friends list. Okay, so hold on. It was just the podium. Barton, Hiddy Powell, Barton 1, 2, 3. Rocco takes out the win here in a 48-minute race. Second is Dylan. Third is Tyne. Fourth is Ballboy. Fifth, Barton, round out the top 5. Sixth is Hiddy Powell. Seventh is Pelly. who's the only one in the top 10 to receive a time penalty. 8th is Zero, 9th is Scar. Round up the top 10 is Little Brookie in the Haas. 11th Bunty, 12th Berra, 13th 13th Mads, Pike Salmon, the person who was doing donuts like an idiot across the line, and that is the final top 14 who actually finished this race. Mads, if you want to suggest anyone
Oh yeah,
that we haven't invited, if the party's even private, I don't know.
I'll just suggest everyone.
Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Traitor.
What do you mean?
Okay, let's get the showroom up and running. We can go ahead with the interviews. It was a Williams who won today. Okay, good evening, drivers. We'll start off with whoever is here. Rocco, who took the win from 15th place on the grid. Let's hear how your qualifying and race went then.
Qualifying was amazing, to be honest.
Let's
I
hear.
elegantly loaded my setup and with style retired from session.
Wonderful.
That was good.
And your race.
Um, I don't know. It was okay, I
Yeah, you made
guess.
a lot of good overtakes. I mean, to win, you had to come from 15th, so you must have done some.
I mean, I've pissed off Tyne, but that's his own fault for trying to turn in
Mm,
on the exit of a hairpin. But that's
yeah,
alright. It's only one person I'm annoyed today,
fair enough.
hopefully. But yeah, I had alright race pace the whole time. I
Decent,
knew
yeah.
in practice that I had good race pace, so
Yeah, you
once I
did
got
show
past
that on
Ball Boy
track.
and had some clear air,
Mm,
I needed that. So
yeah, good race for you. How do you feel about Baku, which is next up? Street track, tight corners,
I'm
walls.
working next week, so I can't make Baku, but
Ah, that's a
hopefully
shame.
Ball Boy wins the next time.
Yeah, Claire Williams have a heart attack if Ballboy
He's
wins.
buzzing.
Jesus. Well, GG, well done on your win from so far back, and you are my driver of the day, if that means anything to you.
Ah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, see you next week.
Cheers for the
Well,
commentary.
not next week, but whenever you can next race.
Yeah,
No worries.
should be
See ya.
Spain.
P2, the bottle job himself. What? Um, bottled qualifying, but the race ended up being good for him. A very risky strategy. Dylan, how did it go for you?
Um, well, I had a shit start, really shit start.
Mm,
And well, Zero cut across me on lap one, which almost cut my wing off, and fortunately didn't get damaged, but lost a lot of positions on lap one. Had to overtake a lot of people.
mm,
Qualifying was horrible because I half spun in the final corner,
yeah.
and yeah, the entire race was basically trying to make up time, and yeah,
What made you
closing on the
do the
guy's head.
double medium strategy? You knew it was going to rain, surely.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna rain, and my engineer said on like lap 10 it said 10 to 15 minutes to light rain.
Yeah.
So I knew everyone was going on the hards, just not risk um, if the rain like was coming at the end of the race, then everyone would stay on the hards. But
Mm,
I knew that, and I tried something different. Went on the mediums because I had a feeling the rain would come way earlier
yeah.
than lap 28. So yeah, I just pitted for the mediums, and it ended up working out quite good because I caught up a lot of time, and unfortunately didn't have the pace in the rain to overtake Rocco.
Yeah. Well, anyways, P2 still very good. You're still winning the lead in the championship. And how do you feel about Baku next week?
Haven't raced Baku in a very long time, so Um, yeah, I don't really know what my pace is like there, so yeah, need to
Yeah.
figure it out. But hopefully I'll do well.
Yeah, fair enough. We'll see you next week then.
Yes, thank you for commentating as well.
Yeah, it's alright. Bye. P3. Tyne is not who I'm guessing, so on to Ball Boy in P4. Very good point scoring for Williams today.
Yeah, quite unexpected really after qualifying.
Yeah. Came from 11th on the
Started.
grid, so yeah.
Yeah, and I had the outside line for the first corner, which uh, benefited me because something happened. I think there was a minor incident, which yeah, I was able to just sweep round the outside, and I was up to 8th or 7th at the end of lap 1, so
Yeah.
that was good. And then yeah, just didn't bother pitting, just ignored about the safety car and all that, just stayed out, stuck to the strategy, and yeah, so happy that it did rain in the end,
Yeah.
because yeah, me and Rocco in a party and we were talking about it, and so we did the same thing and just waited until it rained enough
Yeah,
for
that was all.
inters, and then
A risky strategy actually from a lot of people, but it did work out as we can see. P4 for you. So yeah, as I said, well done. What about next week? Baku, you like it? Not? Or how do you feel?
well, I love street circuits for all the chaos that it provides. So hopefully, I get a few people going through the castle section with 3 wheels, so I can, I don't know, sneak a lucky podium or something. But yeah, I was close today, but I think the tires were on like 70% at the end, so I think
Oh,
yeah, didn't have the pace. But anyway, so happy with yeah, I think I scored double the amount of points maybe from this race alone than I had from the past 2 races. So yeah, so happy with that result.
yeah, well done. As Cohen says in the chat, your voice is so satisfying.
Oh, thanks.
See you next week. P5, Barton. You here?
Hello.
Evening.
Evening.
P5, happy with that result today?
Yeah, considering that's the first time I've done any running in the wet without assists, um,
Oh, that was very good then.
I was a bit nervous towards the end.
Hmm.
But yeah, quite happy. Did the same strategy as Dylan did and went medium because
Yeah,
thought the rain had come early enough.
you two are the only ones to actually do that strategy, so that's, yeah, very good. So you had a decent race, finished P5, and you're able to carry that through next week?
Hopefully, I'm not too bad at Baku. It's just keep your front wing intact and you'll get points there, I think.
Yeah, yeah. And safety cars can also spice it up. Like we only had one today actually, which was very surprising. But either way, hopefully we can see some more next week. Well, thank you, and
Cheers, thanks a lot.
no worries. Hiddy Pal, P6, Pelly. Who
Oh,
is here then?
seven.
Okay, Zero.
Yep.
Evening. How was your qualifying and race today then?
Well, qualifying, it was decent. I went a bit too wide in turn one and lost a bit of time because of that. But other than that, it was decent. And race was, well, it was pretty much tale of two races. I was good in the first half, and then after the pit stop, I was pretty much nowhere again. So
Yeah.
need a bit of work on that and try and
Yeah.
improve for the next one.
Still, you moved up one position from where you qualified, so could be seen as a good result. How about next week? What do you think of Baku?
Well, I don't pretty much care at this point. It's annoying. It's a shit track, and I don't like driving around it. So
Yeah, just hope for the best then. I'll see you next week then. Have a good evening. Next up, Scar's not here. Brookie not here. Bunty. Nope. Okay, who is it then? Mads. Good evening, Mads.
Good
13th
evening.
place, lost one position overall. How was your qualifying and how was your race?
Qualifying was okay, I guess. I wasn't. It was pretty close between a lot of cars, so a few tens would have put me up in the top 10. So I'll take that, happy with that. But yeah, I got a bad start on my mediums, fell behind some hard runners, couldn't pass them.
Yeah.
Then the safety car came, and I got a drive-through penalty. I pitted for hards on the safety car, and apparently I speeded. Must have. I didn't look at the delta, I think. I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah.
And I had to serve my drive-through after the safety car, so that was my race over.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
And I had a long fight with Pike Salmon, which didn't get me anywhere. So
No, we saw that. A beautiful battle.
annoying battle, but yeah,
Yeah.
he's entitled to fight. So
Yeah. Well,
what can you do?
yeah. So next week, Baku. How do you feel about it then?
I don't know, if I can get some points, that would be good.
Yeah, fair enough. Then. Points is all
Top 15.
hopeful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course, you did score points today. Everyone did that finished. But hopefully, you can get some more next week then.
Yeah, hopefully.
See you later.
See ya.
And is that everyone? Yeah, I think so. Matt, you here?
Yes.
Okay, well, you can end off the stream.
Well, thanks everyone for tuning into the Chinese Grand Prix. If you watched for 1 minute or the entire thing, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry that there was only one safety car. We tried our best. And good night.
Yes, good night, everyone.